Shri Guru Namaga children, see yesterday what we have seen, y equal to x square, then dy by dx. dy by dx equal to delta y by delta x. dy by dx equal to delta y by delta x equal to 2x. We got the answer. Today we are going to see about y equal to x cube. Y equal to x cube. What is the small change in y? It is nothing but delta y. Small change in x, it's nothing but delta x. See here, you can take it as 1 y plus delta y because of small change in y. Here I am not mentioning the numbers, just straight away I am doing the sum y plus delta y. The same way here you can do it as x plus delta x the whole cube. What is the formula for a plus b the whole cube? A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. See here, y plus delta y equal to x cube. X cube plus 3a square b. 3a square b, this is a and this is b, plus 3ab square. 3ab square plus b cube. 3ab square plus b cube. What we have done yesterday, the same thing we have to follow today also. See here, you have to subtract these two. 1 minus 2. You have to subtract 1 minus 2. What is the answer you are getting? See here. See, you can take it as y equal to x cube. Then y plus delta y equal to x cube plus 3x square y delta x plus 3x delta x the whole square plus delta x the whole cube, or you will do it as 2 minus 1. It is easy for you. 2 minus 1. This is 1 and this is 2. 2 minus 1, what is the answer you are getting? See here. What is the answer you are getting? 2 minus 1? Y plus delta y minus y. Y plus delta y minus y equal to. Y plus delta y minus y equal to x cube plus 3x square delta x plus 3x delta x the whole square plus delta x the whole cube minus what is the value of y, because 2 minus 1, what is the value of y? This is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 minus x cube. X cube get cancelled. The same way y get cancelled. What is the answer remaining? See, delta y equal to 3x square delta x, 3x square delta x plus 3x delta x the whole square plus delta x the whole cube. What is the next thing we have to do? See here. Yeah, what is the last step? Delta y equal to 3x square delta x plus 3x delta x the whole square plus delta x the whole cube. Then what is the next one? Delta y by delta x. Delta y by delta x equal to 3x square delta x by delta x plus 3x delta x the whole square by delta x. Okay. Next, delta x the whole cube by delta x. We cancel delta x. What is the remaining thing you are getting, ma? See here, 3x square plus 3x delta x plus delta x the whole square. What is the next thing? Limit delta x tends to 0. What is that 0? It's a neighboring point. We can take the value. Delta x tends to 0. It is the neighboring point. Neighboring point, it approaches to 0. Neighboring point. See here, it gives 3 limit delta x tends to 0, 3x square plus limit delta x2 tends to 0, 3x delta x plus limit delta x tends to 0, delta x the whole square. What is the answer you are getting? See, the answer is, because the remaining term you are getting 0, because delta x is approaches to 0. Delta x approaches to the neighborhood point. What is the neighborhood point? Yesterday we have seen lot. What is the neighborhood point? Neighborhood point is nothing but 0. It tends to 0. It is not equal to 0. It tends to 0. It approaches to 0. So what is the value you are getting? Dy by dx equal to 3x square. Dy by dx equal to 3x square. See, if y equal to x cube, what is the differentiation of x with respect to x? Dy by dx equal to 3x square. What we have seen yesterday? Y equal to x square, dy by dx equal to 2x. So what is the formula behind this? Yesterday I have written so many formulas. What is the formula behind this? D by dx of x power n. D by dx of x power n equal to n into x power n minus 1. Did you remember? D by dx of x power n equal to n into x power n minus 1. See, it is in a power. It is in a power. See, n. What is the value of n? 3. 3 into x power n minus 1. N minus 1 is nothing but what? 3 minus 1. This is the derivation of the formula for the first order principle. What I have done, this one is nothing but a derivation of the formula according to the first order principle. Yesterday you have seen y equal to x square. Now you have seen y equal to x cube. Now you are going to see about any one of the trigonometric function, derivation of the trigonometric function. Okay. See, now we are going to see about the trigonometric function. What is the differentiation of sin x, ma? Yeah, it is dy by dx equal to cos x. Now we are going to see. See, y plus delta y. What is delta y? There is a small change in y. That is a first order derivative. There is a small change in y. Y plus delta y equal to sine of x plus delta x. Sine of x plus delta x. You can take it as 1. Take it as 2. Okay. See, y plus delta y equal to sine of x plus delta x. You bring y the term, or you can subtract 2 minus 1 also. Okay, see here. So delta y equal to sine of x plus delta x minus y. X plus delta x minus y. Either you can subtract 2 minus 1 or you can do it in such a way. So delta y equal to sine of x plus delta x minus, what is the value of y? It's nothing but sin x. What is the formula for trigonometric formula for sin c minus sin d? Sin c minus sin d. Trigonometric formula. Yeah. 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. See, this is c and this is d. This full value you can take it as c and this value you can take it as d. So, delta y equal to 2 cos c x plus delta x plus x by 2. 2 cos x plus delta x plus d value is x by 2 into sin x plus delta x minus x by 2. C minus D by 2. So x get cancel. See here 2 cos 2x plus delta x by 2. X plus x, 2x plus delta x by 2 into sine delta x by 2. See here. So 2 cos, what is the value here? Delta y equal to 2 cos 2x plus delta x by 2 into sine delta x by 2. Sine delta x by 2. 2x delta y equal to 2 cos 2x delta x. So delta y by delta x equal to, it is in a multiplication. So you will write 2 cos 2x plus delta x by 2. 2 cos 2x by delta x by 2 sine delta x by 2 by delta x because delta y by delta x. See here delta x by 2. Here by 2 is missing. So I will multiply and divide by 2. Whenever you have to do anything, you can do add or subtract or multiply or divide. You will add any number, you will do add or subtract or multiply or divide, or you can add left hand side and right hand side or multiply left hand side and right hand side. See here 2 by 2. 2 get cancel. What is the remaining thing here? Delta y by delta x cos 2x by delta x by 2 cos 2x plus delta x by 2 sine delta x by 2 by delta x by 2. So you know the formula. What is the next thing we have to do? Limit delta x tends to 0. What is the next one? Limit delta x tends to 0. See here equal to limit delta x tends to 0 cos of 2x plus delta x by 2. 2x plus delta x by 2 into sine of delta x by 2 by delta x by 2. In 11th standard, you are studied in the limit chapter. Limit theta tends to 0. Limit theta tends to 0. Sin theta by theta equal to 1 in 11th standard. Limit theta tends to 0. Sin theta by theta equal to 1. See here, limit delta x tends to 0. Sin delta x by 2 by delta x by 2. The same thing, in the place of theta, delta x by 2 is there. That's all. See, in the place of theta, what is the value here? Delta x. See here. So, limit delta x tends to 0. Limit delta x tends to 0. Limit delta x tends to 0. Cos of 2x plus delta x by 2 into what is the value for this? Sin delta x by 2 by delta x by 2 is nothing but 1. Yeah, see here what is the last step? Limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta equal to 1. So we got the answer 1 here. What is the remaining thing left out? Limit theta x, delta x tends to 0, delta y by delta x equal to limit delta x tends to 0, cos of 2x plus delta x by 2 into 1. See here, if it is approaching to the neighbor point 0, this value become 0. It is approaches. So what is the value you are getting? dy by dx. Delta y by delta x, it's nothing but what? Dy by dx equal to cos of 2x by 2, because this value become 0. 2 get cancelled. What is the answer for this? X. So d by dx of what is the value of y? What is the value of y? Y is nothing but sin x. So differentiation of sin x is nothing but cos x. So already we have seen so many formulas. Okay. Likewise, because it depend upon the first order derivative, we are getting each and every formula. Now we move on to straight away the sum. Okay. Yeah. Now we are going to see some of the examples, but it is not in your book. See, this is the basic thing. Okay. See, what is f of x? F of x is nothing but function of x. Function of x is y. Function of x, f of x is always y. Y equal to x minus 3 sin x. Y equal to x minus 3 sin x. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x, because y with respect to x. I told you y is a dependent variable and x is a independent variable. So dy by dx, y is differentiating with respect to x. Y is differentiating with respect to x. If x is there, we can able to differentiate. If any other term, suppose I can take it as plus 3. Plus 3 is here, it is a constant. There is no x term. What is the differentiation of constant? 0. See here, dy by dx equal to, what is the differentiation of x? 1. What is the differentiation of x? 1. You by heart the formulas. Differentiation of x is 1 minus 3 into, this is also constant. But what is there? X is there. 3 sin x. See here. Have you clear? This is plus 3. It's a separate term. But 3 sin x. 3 is not a separate term. 3 sin x. It is a trigonometric term. So 3 sin x. What is the differentiation of sin x? Cos x. Minus 3 cos x. Minus 3 cos x. Plus 3. 3 is nothing but a constant. Become 0. Once again I repeat, see here, y. F of x, function of x is nothing but y. This is the sum. You have to differentiate with respect to x. If x is there, y, dy by dx means y with respect to x. Okay. So if y is the x is there, we can be able to differentiate that term. X, dy by dx, differentiation of x is nothing but 1 minus 3 sin x. Minus 3 sin x, 3 is a constant as it is though in terms of sin x. So 3 sin x. 3 sin x you can differentiate. 3 sin x is nothing but what? What is the differentiation of sin x? Cos x. So minus 3 cos x. This is a constant term. 3 is a constant term, there is no x term. So what is the value you are getting? 0. Okay. Move on to the second one. The same derivative. Differentiate y with respect to x. So dy by dx. Dy by dx. Two terms are there. There is no constant term. Two terms are there. So differentiation of sin x is, you know very well, this is cos x. Good. What is the differentiation of cos x? Minus sin x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. We move on to the next one. See here. See, we move on to the next one. F of x is x sin x. Did you remember anything? X sin x. Two x terms are there. If it is two x term, it is nothing but a product rule. We can apply UV formula. See, It is in a form of x by x form, means it is a quotient rule, u by v formula. When two x terms are there, it is used as a product rule, uv formula. What is the formula? D by dx of uv equal to uv dash plus v u dash. uv dash plus v u dash. Dash means differentiation. This is u and this is v. See here, dy by dx. F of x is nothing but y, function of x. I can keep u as it is, x. What is the differentiation of sin x? Because v dash. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Plus you can keep v as it is, sin x. What is the differentiation of x? 1. So into 1. So what is the answer you are getting? What is the answer? X cos x plus sin x. See here, it is in a product form. So u v dash plus v u dash. You keep one term as it is and you can differentiate the next term. X cos x plus sin x into what is the differentiation of x? 1. So dy by dx equal to x cos x plus sin x into 1. See the next one. The same thing, differentiation with respect to x. Differentiation with respect to x. What is the differentiation of cos x? Yeah, what is the differentiation of cos x? Is nothing but minus sin x. It's nothing but minus sin x. 2 is there, but it is not a constant because it is a multiple of trigonometric function. X is also there. It is a multiple function. Multiple function means you have to differentiate. If it is a addition or subtraction, a separate constant term is there, it becomes 0. So minus 2 into what is the differentiation of tan x? Secant square x. So what is the differentiation of tan x? Secant square x. You will thorough with the formula first of all. Next, see the sum. It is in a division form. What formula we can use it? U by v. Okay. U by v. What is the formula for u by v? Differentiation of, that is a quotient rule. What is the formula? U by v equal to v square v u dash minus u v dash. Dash is nothing but differentiation. V u dash minus u v dash. See here, dy by dx equal to x square, okay, v square x square, v is nothing but x. X into what is the differentiation of tan x? Secant square x, good. Secant square x minus u, what is u? Tan x into what is the differentiation of x? 1. You don't write dy by dx into x. D by dx of tan x is secant square x. Straight away you will try it. Okay, once you thorough the formula, you will do it straight away. See here, x secant square x minus tan x by x square, that is v u dash tan x. U is tan x, differentiation of tan x is secant square x minus, okay, u tan x. What is the differentiation of x? 1. So x secant square x minus tan x by x square. I will give some more sums to take it as a homework. See, this is exercise 5.2, 12th CBSE. First sum, y equal to sine of x square plus 5. See the previous sum, the sum is given like this, y equal to sine x plus cos x, or y equal to tan x, or y, only x term is there, not the addition of some other term. See here, y equal to sine of x square plus 5. This is the chain rule method. You don't get so much confusion. Okay, see here, I am telling in a simple way. See here, see sine of x, but x square plus 5 is there. First, sine of x. You know the syllabification in English? The same way you can proceed here. See, sine of x, one term. Sine of x, that's all. What is the differentiation of sine x? Cos x. See, first you will write differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx equal to, first term over, dy by dx equal to sine of x. You don't think x square plus 5. First term I can split, sine of x. What is the differentiation of sine of x? Cos x. Okay, over, that problem is over. Cos of x square plus 5. Because the full term I can write it as x. So sine part is over. If it is x, we have no problem. See, x square plus 5, addition of terms is there. So sine part is over. Sine of x is nothing but cos of x square plus 5. Then you can move on to this. This part is over. You neglect that part. Then you move on to this part, x square plus 5. Now you differentiate what is x square. Yeah, you will think x power n formula. What is x power n formula? N into x power n minus 1. You don't go so much level. Okay, see here. If it is in your power, you write the power down. You reduce one term in the power, that's all. See, whatever power is there, suppose x power 5. You write the power number here. You reduce one power. That is the differentiation of x power n, n into x power n minus 1. What is x cube? Yeah, 3x square. What is x power 6? 6x power 5. What is x power 4? 4x cube. What is x power 10? 10x power 9. The same way x square 2 x power 1 plus 5. Plus 5. Any constant term is there? No. Sorry, any x term is there? No. It is a constant term. So you will write plus 0. So here, what is the answer? 2x into x square plus 5. See here, once again I will repeat. If it is y equal to sin x, straight away you can differentiate, no problem. Y equal to cos x also. See, it's a chain rule function. You don't go that much level. Sine of x square plus 5. You can split the terms. First, sine of x. Differentiate with respect to x. First you will write sine of x. Sine of x. This full term you can take it as x. So differentiation of sine x is cos x over cos of x square plus 5. Then this part is over. Then you move on to the next part. That is the second part. You split the term. This is the first part and this is the second part. What is the differentiation of x square? N into x power n minus 1, or you will write the power down and you reduce the power 1. See, you reduce the power 1. 2 minus 1, 1. 2 x power minus 1, this is a constant term. So, plus 0. So, dy by dx equal to 2x cos x power 5 plus 5. See the next one. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. How many terms are there? They are not given cos x. Cos of sin x. They are given as cos of sin x. First you can take it as cos x. First you can take it as cos x. This is the first term and this is the second term. Okay. So cos of sin x. Dy by dx. Dy by dx equal to cos of sin x. Instead of x, what is there? Sin x. What is cos x? Minus sin x. That's all. Instead of x, what is the value here? Sin x. So you will write minus sine of sin x minus sine of sin x, because cos x in the place of x, what is here? X place, sin x is here. So, you neglect this term. Cos x part is over. Then you differentiate this. What is sin x? Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. So, what is the value? It gives minus sine of sin x into cos x. Sine of sin x into cos x. See here, cos of x, that x part is nothing but sin x. So, what is differentiation of cos x? Minus sin x. Instead of x, what is the value here? Sin x. So, minus sine of sin x. Then the first part is over. Then you can differentiate sin x. Sin x, differentiation of sin x is cos x. That is a chain rule function. Straight away, this is a simple form, you will do the sum. See what is the next one. Differentiate with respect to x. Simple method. Okay. Differentiate with respect to x. Till here, how many terms are there? How many terms are there here? 2 terms. Split the term. Sine of x. Sine of, this is the first one and this is the second one. Sine of x. Sine of, this full term you can take it as x. What is the differentiation of sine x? Cos x. See, dy by dx equal to sine of x is nothing but what? Cos x. Sine of x is nothing but what? Cos x. Okay. So, this part is over. We move on to the next one. What is? You concentrate on ax plus b. A is a constant but multiple of x. A is a constant but multiple of x. A into what is the differentiation of x? 1. Then b is a constant, so it become 0. B is a constant, it become 0. So, it gives, see, sine of total term is x. So, I write cos of ax plus b. Then you have to concentrate on, if it is cos x sin x means we have no problem. If it is a multiple of term, it is an addition of term, any operation is there. So, you will do, you split the term and you do it. This is a chain rule method. Okay. This method, it's a simple method, you will do it straight away. A into cos of ax plus b. A into cos of ax plus b. See here, fourth sum, y equal to secant of tan of root x. Secant of tan of root x. How many terms are there? How many parts are there? Secant of first part. Next, tan of second part. Then root x. Root x means is nothing but x to the power 1 by 2. It is easy, you will write. Secant of tan of x to the power 1 by 2. Okay. See, differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. Dy by dx. First part is secant of. My first part is secant of x. That's all. That full term is my x. That's all. Secant of x. You don't think in a chain rule. See here, but it is a chain rule only. But I will do it in a simple method. That's all. See, secant of x. When you are going for a college also, you will follow this method only. So, you will follow from today onwards. Okay. So, secant of. Secant of, what is the formula for secant x? Secant x into tan x. What is the formula for secant x? Secant x into tan x. So, secant x, what is my x? The full term is my x. Secant x into tan x. What is my x? The same thing. Tan of x to the power 1 by 2. Are we clear? Secant of x. So, secant x into tan x. So, first secant part is over. Secant part is over. Then you move on to, you neglect this term. Then you will concentrate only on tan x power 1 by 2. How many parts are there? 2 parts. Okay. Tan x power 1 by 2. What is the differentiation of tan x? Secant square x. Good. What is the differentiation of tan x? Secant square x. So, secant square, what is the value of x here? X power 1 by 2, because the first part is over. Now, it reduced into 2 parts. What is the 2 parts? Tan x, that's all. Tan x power 1 by 2. Tan x power 1 by 2, it's nothing but what? Secant square x power 1 by 2. So, this part is over. Second part is also over. Then you move on to the third part. What is the third part? X to the power 1 by 2. What formula we can use it for this? Yeah, x power n formula. If the power, it is not in a fraction, that is x cube means straight away you will write 3x square. X power 5 means 5x power 4. But now the power is in a fraction form. So, you will write n into x power 1 by 2, n into x power n minus 1. N into x power n minus 1. Once again I will repeat. See here. First the sum is like this. Secant of tan of root x. If it is secant of tan of cos of sin of root x also, you can split the term. That's all. Okay. This is the first part. Second part, third part. First part is secant of x. Second part is tan of x. Okay. Secant of x. What is the formula for secant of x? Secant x into tan x. Secant x into tan x. What is my x is here? Secant. What is the next term? It is nothing but x term. Fully is x term. So, secant of tan x power 1 by 2, tan x power 1 by 2. So, secant x, tan x. Okay. So, this part is over. Next, you concentrate on 2 part. Tan of root x. What is the differentiation of tan x? Secant square x. Secant square x power 1 by 2. So, that part is also over. Then you move on to what is the last one? X power 1 by 2. So, n into x power n minus 1. So, what is the value you are getting? Dy by dx equal to secant of tan x power 1 by 2. See, tan of tan x power 1 by 2 into secant square of x power 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into x power minus 1 by 2. X power minus 1 by 2, or you will write secant of tan x power 1 by 2, or root x you will write, no problem. Root x. See here, tan of tan root x, tan of tan root x, secant square root x equal to into 1 by 2 root x. I bring the x power minus 1 by 2 to the denominator, it become positive. Okay.